Mike Jones here with Ken's. We have an amazing sale going on right now. Yamaha three-way bookshelf speakers, just $129. Sony wireless headsets, just $109. And JBL Bluetooth speakers starting at just $49. Come and see us at Ken's in Macon and Warner Rock. Mike Jones here with Ken's. It's Christmas. Now check out this list. Now, important to know, this is the month of Christmas, and this is the month we buy gifts for those we love, or we buy gifts for us, because we have a whole bunch of folks that will come in and say, I'm waiting for the Christmas special. This is the Christmas special. Now, this radio, which is the Pioneer AM/FM CD player that we have ran for as long as I can buy them, at least 2 Christmases, we've been running this for $88. But listen, they've replaced it, and as much as we mourn over the old model, the new model is right here, and it is AM/FM and CD. It has an aux input, but now it has the thumb drive input or USB input. It still comes remote control, and it has a 200-watt amplifier, and guess what? It didn't go up 1 penny. It is $88 for the whole Christmas season. We have loaded up. We have a minimum of 100 of them in stock, and it has detachable face, and guess what? It still comes with our famous free installation. So if you don't have anything that have to be modified, it comes with free installation. If you need a kit or a harness, just see the rocket scientists that do that. Now, that means we have radios from $88 and up at Ken's with free installation. We have touchscreen radios that start at $244, and they also come with free installation. And this year, for the $244 line, you also get Bluetooth and Bluetooth audio, and guess what? It's a DVD player. We carry every type of count all the way down to 7-inch navigation. Of course, you saw the Jeep that we just recently did that had a 9-inch weatherproof Alpine in. That's right, I said 9-inch screen that comes with all the stuff. But when you come in, pick out these. One of my favorite radios that we carry is the Alpine that comes with Bluetooth. It's AM/FM CD, and for the Christmas season, listen to this, for the Christmas season, it's less than $200, and it comes with Bluetooth, thumb drive, aux input, and of course, it's famous for the Alpine quality. This is the standard radio that came in every Lamborghini and Mercedes for as long as I can remember, and most of the upgraded Dodge sound systems come with what brand? Alpine. It's good stuff. Pioneer's got the ones that change colors. Right, this right here is AM/FM CD. It's one of their top radios. It is not $219. It is $169 for the Christmas season, and it comes with adjustable illumination. I'm sure you're seeing a demo of it now. It'd be any color in the rainbow. It's crazy. It comes with thumb drive, Bluetooth, and the whole 9 yards. In the speaker world, I'm going to turn this up just a little bit so you can get an idea, sound quality wise. These new Alpine 5x7s, good gift for folks that drive Fords. Listen, $99 for a pair. Listen, superb clarity, right? If you got somebody that drives a Dodge, they have a 6x9. Alpine 6x9 started $149 a pair. JL 6x9 started $119 a pair. We've got Audio Frog, that's the best of the best. These Pioneer 6x8s are on sale for $99. These Pioneer 6.5s are on sale for $88. And guess what? Then when you're not modifying your vehicle, if it's what fits your vehicle, it's free installation. We got subwoofer packages. I'm going to show you some bass packages in a minute that are just out of this world great deals. So when you come in to the Macon of the Warner Robins store, whether you're buying a gift for yourself or one of your loved ones, listen, the deals are on. You can do, a lot of folks, they'll schedule the installation the day after, or the day after, or the day before, and that way it's kind of a cool surprise for Christmas. So get inside and check it out. Best brands in the business, free installation. It's Christmas time, folks, and it's awesome. All right, Maserati. You know, we did a Maserati just a couple of months ago. We did a Ghibli, and the Ghibli has a little bigger brother called the Quadriporte, and then the Quadriporte has a bigger brother called the GTS. It's kind of their Mac Daddy race car. It has like a Ferrari motor in it, and anyway, it just makes you just drip with envy, if that makes the right words. Now, we kept his factory radio. That's what this is. This is the touchscreen. This is all nice and clean, and it fits the dash the right way, so there's no reason to mess with this. Now, we synced up a phone, so we're just playing through Bluetooth, which is actually not the cleanest of all sound, but this is amazing. We took all of the doors apart, so you see where it all looks like factory door panels now. It is a factory look, factory tweeter, and we put Audio Frog speakers throughout the car. Now, this thing had good sound deadening in the doors, so we got to kind of utilize his sound deadening and use our Audio Frog speakers. I'm sure you're seeing a cutaway of the door panels right now. We stripped this mama to the bone. Now, With that, you don't have sub control in a Maserati Quattroporte GTS, right? And so we put a bass control knob inside the center console. You see right here, this allows me to turn the subwoofer that we put in the truck up and down separately, and that way he can make it sound like he wants it to sound and tune it the way he wants it to tune. It's really, really nice because we tucked it in there, and it's not like something sticking out of the dash and obtrusive and all weird on your Maserati Quattroporte GTS. You know what I'm saying? Now, with the sound quality side of this, we did a 1,000 watt JL amplifier. We did all brand new cables, rewired the entire vehicle. We took out his factory sub, which was about this big. I'm seeing a cutaway of us taking that piece apart because it lets the sub vent into the car. He said, look, I don't need everybody around me to hear me, but I want to hear me inside this car. I want to be able to jam out, and jam out he does. A little sound bite for you here. Nuts. It is insane. Share the spice of life. How much bass? And it's like inside this car. The highs and the mids are perfect. Wow. Now let me tell you, and it's nice when it all comes together like that and you get your installers. I designed a system, and then I got with Justin Hobbs and he said, man, maybe I ought to try this and tweak this, and all the changes he made were spot on, great ideas. Sometimes the boss don't know everything is what I'm trying to say. Let's go to the back seat. Now here's the cool part. The nice thing is we built a really nice amp rack in case he wants to show off his new product. Look at that, how clean. Nice. All this leather stuff was done by Rogers Upholstery. He wraps all of our stuff for us when we can't do it, and he is just a mastermind at what he does. JL XD1000, these are crossovers that protect the speakers so he can play the way he wants to play. Now you gotta see the trunk. Look at this. Hold on. Now this is so cool. Now we took this idea from the last Maserati that we did, and it's so nice. Brad Michael, he's at Macon monogramming here in Macon. He monograms all this for us. He is just an absolute professional at what he does, and he turned it around the same day. So I don't know if you're good friends with him or not, but I got my stuff done the same day at Macon monogramming. Now, these vents right here just allow everything to vent through, but he can still get to his spare tire. All of this will fold up and he can get to the spare that's underneath this cover right here. End of the day, and listen, I know I say that a lot, it's about 26 hours worth of work, okay? This is a masterpiece. We got him a rental car from Economy Rental Car on Riverside Drive. Jim Brown's a good friend of mine, and he went back to his house in North Atlanta so he could just let us keep his Maserati Quattroporte GTS and do what we do. This sounds incredible. It looks incredible. It's exactly what should be in a Maserati Quattroporte GTS. Bam. Now I am at our music store, which is right next to our our stereo store, if you want to call it, in Macon. This is 3677 Mercer University Drive. Now, when you get in here, we have just loaded up. This is my first set of the Black Stage Custom. This is the Nitzer series and the Yamaha drums. It comes with all the hardware. It's $1,099 retail, and it's $200 off. So for $899, you get it, and then we can choose and pick your cymbals when you come in to choose to pick your color. Right now, I'm going to carry this black lacquer in stock, and it is amazing. Now, also during Christmas, we sell a lot of keyboards. When you come in, make sure you come in and talk to Richie and look at, you can tell this still has the plastic on them, but all these from the DGX 660 all the way down, we have all of these in stock for Christmas. They're going to be anywhere from $799 all the way down into the $200 range. But listen, I got keyboard stands, I got all the peripheral, the cables, everything you need to hook them up, because we have so many folks. I have found out that musicians in Macon, there's so many people that just do solo stuff, like for them and their family, and there's people that get real heavy duty into the gig side of it and need weighted keys and need processors built into it. So when you come in and talk to these guys, make sure you pick which one fits your budget. Keep in mind, we still have no credit check financing, and then we have no interest financing for up to 2 years for qualified buyers, which is cool. You know we carry PA. We do a tremendous amount of commercial work. We do a lot of churches. So if you look, you'll come in here and you'll see an entire row of speakers where you can choose what suits you or fits your fancy, I should say. We keep mixing boards in stock. And when you come in right now, we've just set up this whole display, and this is going to be full of speakers with Christmas specials. Anywhere from, are you ready for this? Anywhere from two-way PV 12-inch speakers for just $197 for Christmas, which is an amazing deal. We carry Mackie, we carry PV, we carry Yamaha, and we carry JBL. We carry digital amplifiers. We carry the X32 digital boards for you techies out there that really want the best of the best. We got microphones from Shure. We got we got a wall full of microphones at the front counter up there. So when you come in, this is a great time to buy you or your loved one a really awesome gift. If you like music like I have to have music. It is an essential. I'm popular in my family for saying this is essential for me. So get in here and check out the deals in our Pro Sound store. See Richie, he's my brainiac. Merry Christmas to you. All right, now, I am in the back seat of a monstrous truck. We showed you kind of a pre of it last month. This is a 2017 F250 Ultimate Platinum package with a 16-inch lift, is my understanding. This thing is absolutely massive. Now, he brought it to us. Now, Swamp Donkey did it here in Macon. They are amazing. I bought from them myself, and they brought it over to us for us to do what we do in the audio-video world. So the first thing is, on a factory radio, you know, it's a touch screen from the factory, and you don't normally want to take that out of these trucks, but there's a piece now that they make that we can plug into it that gives us access to kind of open up the box of equalization and better sound and all that stuff. Now, behind the seats right here, you're seeing a cutaway right now. We have a JL Audio XD1000 and an XD808, which is an 8-channel amplifier and a single channel amplifier to run the bass. We have Audio Frog speakers all the way throughout this entire vehicle. You're seeing a cutaway of the doors now. It looks exactly like stock and sounds absolutely amazing. We rewired the entire vehicle. We built a custom subwoofer box. Now, I'm going to give you a sound demo of how loud this is. I'm sure you're not going to hear it through this microphone, but you got to understand the clarity at this volume. Let's jack it up a little bit. Keep going. Love loud music, but it is amazing when you put pure power how hard you can play a system and it sounds clean all the way. Like a concert is what I would equate it to, like a concert. Now, JL also makes a piece called the Tweak, and the Tweak allows us to dial in a factory radio like as if it was a $2,000 high-end radio. We can dial it in and get it all sounding good. Now, here is the coolest part. He wanted something to really set off this fact that it's a show truck, and we did exactly that, using our CNC machine, our talents of our men, and a whole lot of time. I'm talking 50 plus hours of install. And check this out. Boom! These are JL 10 TW3s, full Lexan. We cut in the Ford logo, we cut in the Platinum logo, we cut in the Ultimate logo. It is absolutely insane. It does any color you want. All this, Rogers Upholstery did all this vinyl and leather work and stitching and stuff, and then we wrapped this top. We had to let this thing cure and set for 3 days so that it would seal, so these woofers wouldn't bust out of the glass over time. When you're talking about something that's over an inch thick, it is solid. You could probably put fish in this thing. That's how sealed this thing up is. Now, this is awesome. All this can be shut down. So you're saying, hey, what if I don't want to see those lights at night? You can hit one button in the front. It's a remote control that shuts all this down. I don't know why you would, but it's cool. But look at this. I can fold all this back down. Look at this. Boom, boom. I have lost 0 passenger space. I'm gonna give you one more sound demo because something like this deserves a lot of attention. This is a 2017 F250 Ultimate Platinum. Boom. But you can't blame me for trying. You know I'd be lying saying All right, now Rockford Fosgate is a huge Christmas special right now, and we have Rockford Fosgate galore. As you see, we have it stacked up. We're going to do single 10 and single 12 package. We're going to have dual 12 packages. We're going to have P1 and P3, and the difference with those is power. The P1 package is going to hold anywhere up to about 800 watts, and the P3 packages will hold up to about 1,500 watts of power. So when you get in here, check out these packages. They're going to start anywhere from in the $349 range and up, depending on what you want. But the double 12 package is just still $494. It comes with all the stuff. It comes with all your wires. It comes with the amplifier. This year it comes with a bass knob, a vented box, and it's all Rockford Fosgate. It comes with a 1-year warranty, and guess what? We install it for free. Merry Christmas. All right, now what's cool is Rockford Fosgate has an entry-level company called Renegade, and for Christmas we have loaded up on these ridiculous deal bass packages. Right now you're seeing a cutaway of the dual 12. That means 2 12s. It comes with a box, it comes with the cables, and it comes with installation and a 1,000-watt amplifier, and it's just $277 installed. The single 12, meaning 1 12, is just going to be $197 installed. But listen, don't tell anybody because we're going to run out fast. It's such a deal. You got to get in here and check it out. Big bass, Rockford Fosgate, big name, and Renegade makes it super duper affordable.
It is so crazy that Optima made that bright of a projector. Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't see you there. This projector was just shining on the wall, and it's unbelievably bright. 4,500 lumens is what Optima made, and it's so affordable for y'all now. You have to get one now. Like, call right now and get one, because this deal can't last for much longer. It's incredible. But Look at this picture for real. Draper screen, motorized of course, you just watched it come down. This is a more traditional church. This is Island Creek Baptist Church in Sparta, Georgia. Now, this church is very old. It's about 100 years old or so, so there's very limited access. There's very little room above and very little room below, so we had to get very creative with our cable runs. Because of this, we had to run what's called a Cat 6 cable, not an HDMI. Now, you guys are used to the whole HDMI cable, the new cable that came out like 15 years, yeah, it's not new anymore. But those cables only go about 66 feet. Cat 6 actually allows us to extend that up to 300 feet. Here we have PC, we have DVD, and we have Apple TV, which allows us to actually stream our smartphones straight to the projector wirelessly. It's an incredible thing. You can imagine a bunch of people coming in, and a missionary comes in, and he has some pictures from the recent trip that he just went on, and he's got his phone or his iPad, and he's just swiping through pictures, and the whole congregation gets to see him on this big old 120-inch screen. It's a beautiful thing. All of this is at your fingertips. Call us, get us in your church so we can discuss all this and all of your options with you, because every church is different, but we do so many that we have a lot of good ideas. Call us, get us in your church so we can do it today.
Now, it is Christmas time, folks, so you're going to buy gifts for yourself, you're going to buy gifts for your loved ones, but what's cool is flat panels are amazingly inexpensive these days. So we have flat panels anywhere from $139 and up, depending on the size. They start anywhere from 24-inch and they go all the way up to 75 and 85-inch. We carry Sony and we carry Samsung and LG. We carry Haier and Westinghouse. Westinghouse and Haier being kind of an entry-level, more affordable brand. But listen, we carry smart panels. It's important to know what this means when you see this right here come up on a TV. Because I had a guy come in the other day and he goes, "Man, I really need a smart panel." And I said, well, tell me what you're watching. What are you going to be streaming? And he said, "What's streaming?" Okay, that means that you don't need a smart LED. So sometimes, but a lot of the bigger TVs come with all the smart stuff built in. But if you don't have Wi-Fi and internet in your house, you can't use these features. If you do, most people do, then the world is yours. Let me just tell you, you'll have YouTube, you'll have Netflix, you'll have Amazon, you'll have a way to do music, you'll have screen mirroring from your phone where you can throw images up on the TV, which is super, super cool. But in the world of getting too confused, so I don't throw a lot of specs out there, 4K is here to stay. So you want to buy 4K. Smart LED is up to you, whether or not you're a Netflix over freak like I am. And if you want to get good sound, you're going to have a sound bar because TVs just don't sound good. We have no credit check financing. We have no interest for up to 2 years, sometimes even 3 years. But here's the important stuff. Once you get over price and all that stuff, we can bring it out and set it up normally on the same day. We have a crew that does all the installation, right? And we have tech support. You're seeing a cutaway of our service department. I have a living and breathing service department where folks work on the products that we sold or that was bought elsewhere. We repair here. No one does it. They haven't for 40 years. Our 40th year in business, they haven't done it. So during Christmas, I urge you to get out to one of our superstores in Macon or Warner Robins and get your flat panel on because 4K is awesome. Now, another amazing gift for you or your loved ones during Christmas is to do a sound bar. Now, we keep a bunch of different sound bars, about 10 different models in stock. It can be Yamaha, it can be Klipsch, it can be Sony, it can be JBL, and they all have their different sound qualities, but my favorite for this month is Yamaha. Now, this is Yamaha's newest, and it has got what they call clear voice. Now, there's a button right here on here that says for clear voice technology, and what this does is, for you folks that get in there and they say, "Hey, I just can't hear the voices when I'm watching the news or watching a race," that's what this button does, and Yamaha has a patent on it, so you will not find clear voice on a different soundbar. Now, they make two versions of this, one with and one without a subwoofer, which is really nice. I keep them both in stock, but let me just get you an idea of how this thing sounds. Check this out.
I understand that the incident between Mark Wilkins and Nick Johnson, no.
Again, that's just a race.
Doesn't surprise me. I think it was just.
But listen at the clear voice work.
Over on that one.
Listen to how that
It's just
picks up.
unfortunate one of them came off on a flatbed, literally.
Again, it's about the clarity. Some folks don't want all the crazy surround sound, they just want clarity. But listen, these things are $197 for Christmas. Now you need to hear one more thing. I'm gonna flip over to my Bluetooth real quick. Listen to this. That's right, I did say the Bluetooth because this allows me to go from my phone, right? And I can fire up my music and it plays through there.
You better tell me if you're with me. I know the
Is that crazy? That's $197, folks. Sound bars anywhere from $99 and up. So when you get over to Macon or the Warner Robins store, just listen to a couple of them, sync your phone up, play your favorite music. Let me tell you, this is an amazing gift. All right, now a lot of folks have a smart flat panel, so you've already got Netflix and stuff built into your flat panel, but you still want to be able to play a CD or a DVD or a Blu-ray or now 4K Blu-rays. LG has come out with these models and they have no smart features, but they come with a CD, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray player. HDMI output is very, very nice, has everything built in, but listen, because a lot of folks will say, well, what if I don't need the smart features, it's already built in my TV? Well, these start at $119, and then they have a 4K with all the smart features. They're gonna be anywhere from $149 and up. So it's really nice to know, because people will say, well, I don't need a DVD player, I'm not gonna ever play one again, and then you end up with one in your hand and you're like, So for $119, you get 4K, Blu-ray, DVD, and CD, and LG is a phenomenal brand. All right, I bring you back into the CNC machine area. This is Nathan and Justin doing what they do to make sure everything gets cut out properly. But you got to know, we have our own machine, and this is something we've been blessed with, to be able to make sure we are more efficient and more precise in how the custom stuff that we build. We have our own lift. We have our own car lift to get everything up in the air so that we can do everything underneath the cars and trucks that we do. We have full supplied bays. We have 5 techs and 2 more out in our Warner Robins location, and also we have tools galore. Now, I bring all this to you to tell you on the Christmas show is when you bring your vehicle in, which we do about 350 cars in the month of December, the installation's free, but you're talking about some high-tech folks that do what they do. That one right there is MECP certified. He is a certified installer to do what he does on your vehicle. That one right is right up under him. He is training to have that same kind of stuff. It's neat to let you know that when you bring your vehicle that you don't have some guy that's trying to, not that there's anything wrong with learning it the old school way, but these guys are studying constantly and learning technology constantly. That's why our parking lot like this is always filled up with all these cars waiting to get stuff done. That's the reason these guys are always so busy, and they run and they run and they run. That gives you an idea what we're doing right now at Christmas. That right there is a truck dropping off more product so that we can serve you better on Christmas. This is awesome.
We're out here off Forest Hill Drive. This is kind of a two-story house. You can see it's kind of a two-story house. Because of that, we don't have much attic. We have attic on this side, but not on this side. We have crawl space on this side, but not on this side. And so when you want cameras all the way around your house, we now have to be incredibly creative. It's kind of fun for us, it's kind of aggravating for us, but it's challenging and it keeps the job fun. Well, not obviously, because it probably sounds like a nightmare for you. It's fun for us, because it's what we do for a living. It's cool. Now, this is a security camera, so we're doing cameras. We want nice views of all the perimeter. Forest Hill Drive, it's getting busier and busier and busier, so obviously you have more and more and more traffic, so you have more people you have to worry about. Now, conduit is essential in houses like this, so I can't go up with my camera wire, and obviously you want your cameras high, so we have to do conduit down into the crawl space. So you can see this is a perfect example over here of conduit. Now this conduit is white. It is paintable, and they are going to paint it brown, so it's going to blend in. You will never see that. You'll just see the camera up there, and then you'll have your conduit that's brown. It matches the house perfectly, and it's very, very nice. Now, cameras, when they're outside and they're not underneath the eave, they are weatherproof, but the connections aren't necessarily, so you have to do what's called a drip line. You're probably seeing a cutaway now of a camera with a little drip line in it. That makes the water, obviously, when it pours down, it doesn't go down the conduit, it drips off the wire so that the connections that are inside don't get corroded. It's a beautiful thing, and it's things that we do because we care about you. We want your cameras to last as long as you last. It's a beautiful thing. Now, let's get inside and check out all the rest of these views. Look at all these views. This is a little abnormal for us. This is a lot of interior views. You see all of these are kind of in order, so it's room to room to room, so we make it really easy to see. All the outside cameras are on the end now. Now this client wanted a lot of cameras inside because she wants to watch the things that are happening inside. She's not as nervous about people breaking in. She just wants to know what's going on in this house when she's at work. She has a lot of different people that kind of come and go and working on the house and such. So she wants to be able to just to see that they're working, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing and everything. And all of these spots look like this. So like I said earlier, there's no attic here. There's only crawl space. So we had to go down with all of our wires in the nasty crawl space. So everything's protected with conduit so no one can grab the wire, snatch the camera down. It's all protected and all the holes are sealed so no critters can get up in there. Now this is a very, very job well done. And let's look just one more time. Let's just look at the quality of these cameras. I don't know if you can see, here's us, just the absolute quality of everything that's going on in this house. And these cameras go black and white when there's not a lot of light, so obviously you can't see light color at night, so it goes black and white. But this is great. I mean, look at this all the gorgeous color. It's incredible. It is absolute, true 1080p HD. Call us, get secure.
All right. Wow, let me tell you, I did not mention this throughout the show, but we went to Las Vegas to SEMA. Now, SEMA is an entire show that's dedicated to the car industry, and the idea behind it is it teaches us how to be better to serve you. It's all about anything from car audio to car video to custom installations. I mean, anything and everything that has to do with cars is at SEMA in Las Vegas. It's the largest car show in the entire world. This year they said 160,000 people went to that show. Absolutely amazing, right? So we went there to get more educated. I got to spend time with the president of Rockford Fosgate. You're probably seeing a cutaway of that right now. And we saw so much stuff. And I'm very thankful to be able to do that as I try to get more and more inside this small brain of mine so I can do better by you. We teach our men all this information to better serve you. It's very, very cool. Now, what a lot of driving we did in this show. Now, we went to Lyons, we went to Sparta, we went to Atlanta, Marietta, Forest Park. We were all over the state of Georgia, of course, Macon, Warner Robins, and Dublin. And we're very, very blessed to be able to get what we do. You know, we do giant trucks, right? You see the picture of that giant truck right now. We do little bitty cars like that Fiat that we just did. And when they were sitting side by side, I wish I could have got you a picture of that. It's kind of like me standing next to the Hulk. It was just crazy, crazy. Now, at the end of the day, look at our social media. I know I tell you this a lot. Please go on our social media. If you got something positive to say, like your mom used to say, if you got something good to say, if you don't. If you got something that didn't go your way at Ken's, my number's coming up right here on the screen. You call me directly and I will do my very best to make sure that you are taken care of. Now, we are in our 40th year of business, and that's very important for me to tell you that for the only reasons that I'm very thankful that you employ us. And I put that out there to tell you, listen, buy local. Please keep your local community going, okay? We need to buy local. I know how easy it is to go on .com and buy something, but going and putting your hand in somebody's hand and buying something, that's a big deal. Let's keep Macon and Middle Georgia and Warner Robins, let's keep it thriving. The way we do that is to buy local. Now, here we are at Christmas, last show of the year. I have to share John 3:16 with you. It's one of my faves, man. It says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, and that whoever believes in him will not perish, but have eternal life." What that means is whether you are a believer or not, Jesus Christ died for your sins. God loves you forever, forever. Merry Christmas. Come see us at Ken's in Macon in Warner Robins.
Georgia's #1 sight and sound source. Go to Ken's.
Mike Jones here with Ken's. This is the final show in the year. It's the final show in the year, David.
Yes, it is. It's Christmas time.
I'm getting inside and check it all out. Too much. I almost ran into you. Mike Jones here with Ken's. It's Christmas time. Now check out, guys. All right, now a lot of folks that have a smart LED player. Ready, set, yeah, it's new. Middle Georgia's only in store, so come get them by supplies last. Oh man, I am stuttering. Oh, this is a 15.
Yeah.
Oh, I had 30 in my head. And hoverboards for $99 while supplies. Mike Jones here with Ken's. We have a huge. What? I'm trying. Okay, it's huge. Huge. We have a huge Sony authorized. Sony.
Oh man, you serious?
I'm serious, man. I don't ever mess up. I'm telling you, I can't do a script. Dad used to hold a script up in his hand and make me read it. It was terrible. I'm missing a gap here. What am I not getting? The huge Sony approved manufacturer TVs. Does that sound right? Sony approved, factory authorized. Mike Jones here with Ken's. It's Christmas time again, and check out these amazing deals. Best brands in the business. Pioneer CD player, just $77. Touchscreen with Bluetooth, $254. And Rockford Fosgate 150-watt amplifier, just $99. Come see us at Ken's in Macon in Warner Robins.